What do you really know about the experiences of first-generation professionals in the workplace? And do you know how to support them? If you're a people manager, you're going to want to lean in for this one. I'm Mariana, a first-generation professional and certified leadership coach, helping other first-gen pros and 21st century leaders navigate complex career environments. My friend and professional colleague, Dr. Anna Kalschmidt, is a pioneering researcher in the unwritten rules of work. I highly encourage you to subscribe to her channel here on YouTube. She talks about how people from working class backgrounds who start careers in white collar environments tend to grapple with decoding the unwritten rules. First-gen professionals are usually part of this group, which is why I gravitated to her research. In Dr. Kalschmidt's words, folks with a working class upbringing who are navigating white-collar career paths deal with the invisible labor of, and I quote, managing shame, inadequacy, and self-doubt while simultaneously mastering unwritten cultural codes not designed for them, all while being expected to perform their actual jobs perfectly. We've normalized a workplace culture where success requires erasing your working class identity. And that is just one part of the first-gen career experience that we don't see. If you're a leader in an organization, regardless of the size, you probably have some first-generation professionals on your team. Consider these other challenges first-gen pros typically must overcome to successfully assimilate to a white-collar job, such as not having a built-in academic or professional network. When you have parents or close family members around you who've completed a college degree, it automatically opens up your access to the network of people and resources they acquired and now can help guide you. For individuals whose parents did not finish college or whose parents earned college degrees in another country, it can be really difficult to confidently make informed decisions when it comes to choosing a college, a major, tuition financing, internships, etc. Conversely, children whose parents work in professional settings often grow up visiting their parents at work. This builds familiarity with their parents' professional network, who can help guide them on career strategy later on. But without that network, it can really be a trial and error process to figure out how to compete and succeed in the white-collar world while building one's professional network from square one. Also, adapting to American business culture. Even if you were born in the US, when you're from the working class, the nuances of professional corporate language can be mystifying because in your immediate community, there isn't anyone to help you translate it. And let's not overlook the obvious one, financial resources. Remember what I said before about the huge advantage of building networks early? Starting to do this while in college is the ideal approach, but it requires an abundance of time dedicated to meeting others. Now, there's limited research on first-generation professionals, but consider this. The average parental income of dependent first-generation college students is $41,000, compared with $90,000 for non-first-gen students. With less disposable income, first-gen students are more likely to work and be burdened with student loan debt, which means they have less time and money to attend social events and activities that could seed professional connections in the future. So if you're a human-centered leader, or trying to be, what can you do to support those on your team who might strongly identify with the challenges I've shared? First, be curious to learn the stories and obstacles of first-gen professionals on your team. Taking an inclusive approach not only builds deeper trust and belonging, it primes them to unleash the significant attributes first-gen pros are preloaded with, such as resilience and practical problem solving. Also, demystify the unwritten rules from day one in new employee onboarding. Make it a point to reduce using corporate jargon off the bat. Instead, use accessible language that encourages everyone to speak up regardless of their background. To do this, researchers suggest taking a pragmatic approach by creating an internal wiki or resource of phrases and terms with definitions and examples and visuals that help facilitate a shared understanding. If you're not sure how or where to begin, consider providing professional coaching opportunities for leaders and teams to learn about class-based language and practice how to avoid it. Lastly, if possible, pair up first-gen professionals with mentors who can provide encouragement, support, and practical guidance. An effective mentor is someone who has first-hand knowledge of the career path that their mentee is on. They're best equipped to recognize an employee's talents, both tapped and untapped, and teach them how to succeed in their particular field or industry. I talk about the first-gen professional experience and human-centered leadership practices. Please like and subscribe to this channel for more insights.